I want to talk about something most leaders are actually afraid to say out loud. Something that at first might sound like failure, but I believe is proof of success. And it's this. Some people leave your team not because you did anything wrong, but because you did everything right. We pour so much into our agents, training, mentorship, accountability, structure, and belief. And what happens when it works? What happens when someone levels up so much that they outgrow the version of themselves that first showed up to this team? Sometimes they leave. And that's not betrayal, that's graduation. Real growth changes people, it expands their perspective, it shifts their sense of what's possible. And occasionally, it calls them to build something new, maybe their own team, maybe a new chapter. Now, sure, not everyone who leaves does so for the right reasons, but the ones I'm talking about, they don't leave in bitterness. They leave with gratitude. They leave as leaders because we help them become one. You see, when you build a team culture rooted in growth, not control, you don't measure your success by how many people stay. You measure it by how many people reach their potential. There's no ego here. I'm not in this to build an empire that traps people. I'm here to build a launch pad. And that means celebrating the agents who find their voice, their power, their rhythm, even if that path eventually takes them somewhere else. The real question isn't, did they stay? It's, did they grow here? Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, we want to retain talent. We're proud of the agents who build decade-long careers with us, who grow inside the system and become leaders within it. But we're not afraid of evolution. We don't resist it. We actually seek to engineer it. And that's why we invest so much in training. That's why we teach psychology, not just scripts. That's why we role play, track our numbers, give direct feedback, and coach with confidence. Because we're not just building agents, we're building professionals. We're building people who can win with or without us. And ironically, that's exactly why so many people stay, because they know they're not being held hostage. They're choosing to stay in a place that supports their evolution. If you're watching this and you're a team leader, I hope you take this to heart. Don't grip too tight. Don't let fear of loss keep you from developing your people fully. The best leaders don't create dependency, they create strength. So share your truths. And if you're an agent, maybe you're stuck, frustrated, or just ready to step into your next level, I want you to know this. We're not afraid of your potential. We're not threatened by your ambition. We're here to build it with you, whether you stay a year or 5 years or your whole career. A promise is this: if you join us, you will grow. And when that growth becomes undeniable, you'll have options. And we'll celebrate that with you. So yeah, some people graduate from the team. It's not because we failed, but because we succeeded, because we poured into them, because we believed them before they even believed in themselves, because we did our job. And that's not something to fear. That's something to be proud of, because that's true leadership. That's our culture. That's legacy. I'm JD, and this is how we build something that lasts.